Not all credit cards are good credit cards. If you choose the wrong one, it can cost you money, slow down your progress, and hurt your credit for years. Today on Wednesday Credit, I'll show you how to choose the right credit card, especially if you're an immigrant or just starting out. When you're new to credit, banks don't always offer you the best cards. They offer the cards that make them money. Getting approved does not mean it's a good card. A $75 annual fee? A 29% interest rate? That's not a good deal. What you really want is a simple, clean card with no fees that puts you in control. So, where do you start? The safest place for most beginners, especially if you're new to the country, is a secured credit card. It's one of the best ways to start building credit safely. How it works is you make a small deposit, say $200 to $500, and that amount becomes your credit limit. This makes it very low risk for the bank, so approval is much easier. Another great option is a student or starter card. These are designed specifically for young adults who have little or no credit history. However, the credit limits are often low, and this is where you need to be careful. The interest rates can be very high. Once you've built up some credit history for 6 to 12 months, you can graduate to an unsecured credit card. These are the traditional cards you probably think of, with no deposit needed. Now, when you start getting offers for these, it's easy to get excited about high credit limits. But don't chase high limits. Chase consistency. Now let's talk about the cards to be wary of, starting with store credit cards. You'll be offered these at the checkout counter with a tempting discount. They're very easy to get, and that's what makes them dangerous for beginners. They almost always have extremely high interest rates, very low limits, and they're designed to encourage you to spend more money in that one store. It's a huge temptation for impulse spending. The smart move is to politely say no and stick to your plan. Even worse are the fee-heavy or subprime cards. If you see a card that charges you an annual fee, a monthly maintenance fee, and even an application or setup fee, run away. If a card charges you money just for existing, it's not helping you. It's profiting from you. You want a card that works for you, not the other way around. So, how do you choose the right one? Before you apply for any card, run through this simple checklist. First, does it report to all 3 credit bureaus? Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion? This is non-negotiable. Second, does it have an annual fee? For your first card, the answer should be no. Third, does it have a low, manageable limit that prevents you from getting into trouble? And finally, the most important question, can I pay it in full every single month? The golden rule is simple. Low fees plus your discipline equals credit growth. Follow for more tips every week. And comment the word card below if you'd like some beginner recommendations. Don't forget to share this with someone you know who's just starting their credit journey.